2020. What a year it has been. What a year it has been. I think all of us will remember this year for many years, if not even for the rest of our lives. I have been one of the lucky ones that haven't actually got the coronavirus. I have made it through so far, at least, you know, knock on wood, because you never know. I've tested myself twice, and both times it was negative. There has been people in my work that have the virus. I have managed not to get it. I don't know what to say. I haven't got it so far, which I'm very grateful for. And I hope that you who are watching this are staying safe, taking care of yourself, and taking care of other people by not seeing them. But what a year this has been. I mean, it's hard for me to explain, but I think when the virus first came, like with the big bang, you know, in March this year, at least in Sweden, because that's when everything went to a complete lockdown. Everyone started to work from home, if even that. I think when I worked the least, I think we worked from home, and we worked like 20%. So I only worked like a few hours every day. I think it was like 2 hours a day or something like that. It was almost nothing. It was like open the laptop and then closing it, because it was such a short time. But when the virus first came, I was like, this is not gonna affect me so much, because what I heard then, the things that I've heard from media and from experts and friends and people around me, what I've heard was that it only affects old people and already sick people. So I was like, So I was like, okay, then it's not gonna affect me. I might as well not give a damn about it. And then I remember this very specifically. I remember because I said, this is just going to be like when the Ebola virus came a few years ago. I don't remember which year it was, but it was a few years ago. Media blew the Ebola virus up so large, it was all over the news. Every single page that you visited had Ebola virus situation. And then it just died like that. I remember that very specifically. And I said, this is gonna be exactly the same thing. It's gonna be here for maybe a month, and then it's gonna die out. And no one's gonna care about it anymore. Man, was I wrong. Man, was I wrong. Jesus Christ, it's been almost a year since the is it World Health Organization? I think it's been 1 year, a bit more, since they announced this to be a pandemic, I think. Since they named this virus COVID-19. I think that's been over a year now. And it's insane. I mean, it's been an entire year with this, and where did the time go? I don't understand where the time has went. I have no idea. It's flown by so fast. It's so weird, but because every single person has to change their entire life because of this. And I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that I think it's fascinating. I mean, if we look at society 1 year ago, it would be so different. I mean, you can bump into people on the street, you give them a hug, you can talk with them, you know, stand close, handshakes, all that stuff. And now it's just completely it's completely different. You can't even stand 2 meters. You can't stand closer than 2 meters from another person. It's so strange what has happened to the society. It's really weird, and it has been like this for such a long time now. Such a goddamn long time. I mean, will we ever go back to normal? Ever? After this? Will people still be afraid? I mean, I have no idea. It's so weird. How long will this thing last? No one knows. It's so... I think it's more fascinating actually than scary. I don't know why. I think it's really strange. Really strange. I'm not scared for my own sake, but I have a grandfather and I have grandmothers, and Josephine has older people in her family. I mean, and there's people all around me that are old and sick, and are a bigger... Coronavirus is a bigger threat to them than to me, so I need to still be careful so I don't, you know, give them the virus if I would have it. But I don't think I have. I haven't got it so far. So, but I'm not scared for my own sake. But I still gotta respect it and stuff like we all do. We still gotta respect it and stay away from people. I was about to say something. Yeah, when the virus first got here, I was like, this is not gonna affect me at all. But I was wrong. I was way wrong. I mean, sure, I haven't got it. I haven't been sick, but it has affected work. It has affected private life and stuff like that. Everything has been affected by this coronavirus situation. And I know there is a lot more people out there that has been through a lot more worse things than I have. And I'm not trying to complain or anything. I just want to summarize the year that has passed. That is what this is about. This is just a summary of 2020. I'm very sorry for all of you out there who has been through emotional hell, or physical hell, or hell of any kind this year. Maybe you've lost someone close to you. Yeah, and in that case, you had a worse year than I have had. But I still want to share with you my year, because I've seen a lot of YouTubers done this on YouTube so far. They have reviewed 2020 and what has happened and what their feelings about it and everything like that. And if you want to share about your year, then you can just type in the comments below. I would love to have some comments. We can have an open conversation. If you want to share, then please do in the comment section below. So yeah, at least in Sweden, it really started in March, because that's when the complete Sweden's lockdown began. Everything went closed. I mean, all the big industries went down. Everyone got to work from home, and then it just got worse. We weren't allowed to see our relatives anymore. We couldn't we couldn't visit stores, we couldn't travel. And the thing is, even though this has been it's been one of the worst years in modern history, but for me, I mean, a lot of stuff has happened, really. Good stuff, on the side of everything bad that's going on. Good stuff has happened. A lot of stuff has happened. And one of the reasons I wanted to talk to you today and do this vlog is because if you for some reason have noticed this on my channel, you might have noticed that I have been uploading with longer periods between every video. It's sometimes even a week between videos. And I mean this year, just in a summary, I have been so goddamn tired this entire year. Because I have so much things to do and so many projects going on and so many priorities to make. So I've been just legitimately tired this entire year, ever since Corona came in March. It's been such a hard year, for me at least, for me. Livia, my daughter, was only 2 weeks old when 2020 began. So Josephine has been home this entire year, making the economic part a bit hard. We recently moved to a house, you might know that if you have watched my videos, and the interest of the loan is half of the rent that we have in our previous apartment. So that's good. We have half that. I mean, I have had so much to do just fixing our financial issues because Josephine is not working. And I have to support myself, Josephine, and Livia. Josephine had a car that she used to go to work with, and when she started to not work anymore, she still had all the costs for the car, like insurance, taxes, and all that stuff. And the car was even paid off, so she still had like a loan to pay back. So I made sure that we sold the car, and then I made sure that the car was sold so that we could have a bit more money over there as well. This entire year I have spent my time just like picking small costs from the air, like small. We have a saying in Sweden called många bäckar små, many streams or something like that. Yeah, it means like when you have a lot of small things, when you combine them you get a big river. Yeah, and that makes a big difference. So that's what I have been doing this entire year, just trying to fix the small things so that we can have a better financial like status. That's just one thing that I've been doing this entire year, trying to fix that. And also, trying to, since I'm the only one who's working, I have been trying to like come up with a system on how to use the money wisely. I'm just trying to say that I have been doing so many things this year. I mean, this has been the first year of Livia as well in life. I mean, she has grown so much this year. From being a 2-week-old baby to recently becoming 1 year old. What I'm trying to say, I have not been able to recharge my batteries this year at all. It has just been work. Stuff to do all the goddamn year. And I'm so tired now. I mean, this past year, so why I haven't been uploading so frequently as I used to do, it's because ever since I took the Christmas vacation, like on the 23rd of December, these past 2 weeks I have playing Grand Theft Auto with my friend every night, just relaxing as much as I can, because I know when work starts again on Monday, it's gonna be full speed ahead once again, just like 2020. You think I'm done with all the projects? I have big projects coming up this year, hopefully. And if I succeed, you will know about it in here. But there are so many things coming up this year again. So I just will need to recharge my batteries as much as I can during these 2 weeks that have been going on, here around Christmas and New Year's. Because I need it. And I'm going to need this recharge when I start again on Monday in 2 days. And again, I know I sound like I complain a lot. That is probably I am probably complaining. I think that I am, at least. And again, I know that a lot of you out there had I can't even talk today. Some of you have had a much worse year than I have had this year, the past year. I know that. So I'm not trying to say that it's you should feel sorry about me. Don't. I will manage. I have a beautiful family. I have one more kid coming. That's also a thing. I haven't even said that yet. There is, I have told you, but not today. There is Livia's gonna have a baby brother in April, May perhaps. So twice as much to do. Baby wise. Yeah, that's also a thing that's gonna take more of my time. I'm in a very good position in my private life, outside of CaptainLuke. Lucas Lieberg is still doing pretty good. He has a good job, he has a family, he has a house. Everything is going fine for him. So don't you worry about me. Worry about those who had a much worse year than I have. I'm just here to talk about my year, and and again, I'm glad to hear about your year. Just type in the comments below. Tell me about your year if you want to, and I will gladly read it and leave your comment back. Sharing is good, as they say. It's hard to sum up a year in just one video, especially all the feelings that you have about it, because there has been so many things going on, and I can't push enough on the fact about how tired I am and how much pressure I have on my brain, especially during this year. And I think it actually will get worse 2021, at least for me, and not because of coronavirus. I think and I really hope that the coronavirus situation will decrease, if you understand. Vaccines are already in the process. People are already getting their vaccines. So I think that would be great. I think in Sweden they said that was it before February has ended, everyone who is 70 years and older will have received the vaccine, and that includes my grandfather and my grandmother. So after February, I can see them again, which is great. So I think and I hope that the coronavirus situation will decrease. Everything will drop down, and then everything will just be fine at the end of 2021. coronavirus wise. But still, there is so many other things on the side, not corona. I mean, now we're talking about Captain Luke and we're talking about me, Lucas Lieber. There's so many things that is coming 2021. Another baby is one thing, and then there is a lot of stuff that you're gonna hear about later. Fun stuff, but it's a lot of stuff to do, really. And again, Josephine is gonna be home one more year when the new baby arrives. So again, it's gonna be very hard for me to do everything that I'm supposed to do and also keeping the financial status in place, because I am the sole income. Is it called soul? I am the only source of income. I am the only source of income in this household when Josephine is not working. And then it will be 4 persons in this house that I have to maintain. So I have been talking now for 24 minutes about how depressed I am. I'm not depressed. I'm excited about this new year, and I'm glad this old year is over. And I'm excited about what's gonna happen 2021. Hopefully good things, really good things. And don't feel sorry about me. I'm just really happy. I'm just recharging up my batteries. I'm recharging my batteries for the year to come, so I can make sure to give you the best quality content that I possibly can, because you deserve it. You know you do. Yeah, and I want to do it, and I really do. So let's start with the actual review. Right, 25 minutes in. Let's start with the actual review of 2020. Let's do that, alright? So, Olivia was 2 weeks old when this year began. She was not large. She was just a little baby. And let's see here. On the 3rd of January, we went to the Natural History Museum here in Sweden. And Olivia was not a big person. She is so small. I mean, it's insane, really. So that's like the first vacation, I think, that we did with Livia, actually. And then my mom turned 50 years old this year in February. So, and also this was in February, so this was before the coronavirus actually just struck down here in Sweden. So my mom turned 50. We had not a big birthday party, but quite a big birthday party. We took her to Ullared. There is a video about it in my channel. You can watch it. I can pop up the what's it called again? The thumbnail here, so that you can see, so that you know what you're looking for. It's very good. Go ahead and watch it. Josephine's brother had a baby in April, so we had a baby shower. We did the 5,000 balloon challenge this year. I can see that. I have my memory on the screen right here. We've been to a lot of zoos this year because then it's big spaces. You don't have to crowd with people. So a lot of zoos we have visited this year. Alright, it was Midsummer's Eve, and we had not baptism for Livia. We didn't have that. We just had like a name ceremony for her. What I really liked about the name ceremony was that I got to see my three best friends from the university. That was actually a privilege for me. To see all the 3 of them again. You know Ebland and Antlars from this channel, but you don't know Micke. But they're my 3 best friends. They came over a few days before so that we would hang out and do stuff. And probably the best days of this year to spend time with them again was just like before. Just like in like 2017 or something, when we were studying. Such a good time. And that was actually a big moment of this year, to see all 3 of them again, all 4 of us united again. I know that they're not so emotional. I mean, if they're watching this, at least Eblan is gonna cringe the hell out of himself. But for me, it means a lot that I got to see all 3 of them, even though the coronavirus has struck down this year. So I'm very grateful that I got to see them. Because also, you never know about this with this virus. You don't know. So take care of every moment that you get with everyone. It has been quite an easy year, like a calm year. I mean, as I said, there has not been a lot of time to recharge the batteries this year. It has just been like pushing forward, doing the things that survive, and then you can recharge some other time when this is all over. So to sum it up, I think we can all say just fuck the year of 2020. I hope we will never see the likes of this year again. Things that happened in the beginning of this year, it feels like those things happened last year, because it was a completely different time. Like when I did the 5,000 balloon challenge on my YouTube channel. Apparently that was in, what was it? It was in February, but I think the video came up in March maybe. But I mean, that feels like that was yesteryear. I mean, no, wait, yesteryear is 2020 now because it's New Year. That feels like it was made in 2019 because it was a completely different time. No worries. But no, apparently not. It was this year. I mean, 2020. Fuck. I wish there was something that I could do to help people more, especially on my channel. I see like the big YouTubers, like my idols, like Jacksepticeye and all those, and they are making like huge charity live streams and connecting people all over the world. I wish that I had the the fame to do that, because you need fame, you need to be big in order to reach people, to be able to do this kind of stuff. And that's just the way it is. And if someone tells you different, I don't know what to tell you. Of course there are exceptions. Sometimes small people get small people sometimes get help from bigger people to get noticed, and they can therefore help people by doing that. But it always requires someone who is more famous, someone who is big. And I wish that I could do that as well. I wish that I could do a live stream, and I wish that I could collect like 1 million crowns for charity for this coronavirus. I want to help people. I've told you this before. I want to help people. I want to be a part of this charity community that exists on YouTube. And I know I haven't done, I don't think I've done one single live stream charity thing on YouTube. I don't think I ever live streamed on YouTube as well. And so I don't know if maybe that's my own fault that I haven't even tried. But the thing is, I don't want to be disappointed by myself and give me false hopes. I don't want to do something that I know is not gonna work out. So I want to wait until I have more people following me and more people knowing about me before I can actually do something big and help people. Because if I would do a live stream for charity right now, I would probably not even get not even a single, what's it called? Not a single watcher, perhaps, I think. But that's for the future, and trust me when I say this. When I do, the day I become big, the day I actually become someone here on YouTube, I will, just as the big ones, I will also have charity live streams to help people all over the world. And I know that you can always do more, I know that, but at the same time I also need to support my own family. And time's been hard this year, and I think it's going to be hard even next year. I mean, this year and past year. Fuck, again, it's New Year now. Yeah, I don't even know what to say anymore. I think I'm done. I could easily talk for like 2 hours more, but I might talk about stuff I already talked about, so I don't know what to talk about. Let's just stop here. Let's just come to that conclusion together. Let's just stop here. If you want to share, please do in the comment section down below. I am here. I will read. I will also probably answer you. Yeah, stay safe. Stay healthy. Stay careful. Respect this virus. Do as you're told. Don't mess up. Don't do things that you're not supposed to do. And respect other people. If people back up because they don't want to be close to people, don't approach them. I mean, people are scared of this for good reasons. So just be respectful of people. That's what I'm asking. Be respectful of people. Even though you don't care about yourself, just think of other people. And together we can overcome this crisis. I know that. It's already happening. Vaccines are on the way. Vaccines are already being put into people. Injected to people. I think that's the word. So, probably this year is going to be the end of coronavirus. But only the future can tell us. So, let's stop here and just wait for the future. And once my batteries has been recharged, I will again go back to doing YouTube as much as I can. Because as I said, in April I'm gonna have 2 kids. And they're gonna take they require time to, they need a father. You know, they need a father. So as much as I can comprehend, I will do YouTube videos. And I will still keep doing YouTube videos until the day I die. I was about to say, I don't know that, but I will keep doing YouTube videos for as long as I can, because I do love it. I do love it, and I will keep doing it until something drastic happens. I think, I don't know, I see no reason to stop. No, none at all. I see myself 80 years old and doing YouTube videos. That's what I think. So yeah, thank you for this past year, all of you who has followed me. There are more people coming in still, even though I'm not doing my best work these past weeks, but there are still people pouring in, and whenever I get a comment, people saying, great video, this was good, love this shit, man, it just warms my heart. So please, make sure to comment and leave likes on my videos, share it if you like. And please make sure to watch every single one of them for as long as you can, because the watch time is very helpful for me. So thank you, and I look forward for this year to see what happens. I think that also this year I think we're going to reach 2,000 subscribers this year, which is an insane number. So yeah, a lot of stuff's happening, and I'm looking forward to it. So thank you all for being here supporting me, and thank you all for taking care of each other and all the stuff like that. So yeah, there's nothing more to say than let's set sail to the next video.